Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where we're kicking off with the convoy battle that I didn't want to do at the end of the last episode. You also have some atmospheric background noise in the form of the washing machine that has started a spin cycle right as I start an episode, which is just typical. So just assume that that's the destroyer's engines whirling up or something. Oh, dearie me, every time. We turn the torpedoes off while we just have transport spotted. Yeah. There's the enemy escort. Fires its torpedoes early. Seems to be the Russian standard tactic. Dump torpedoes early on. Don't give your ships any coal and get shot to bits. Maybe not the best strategy, but it's a strategy. Oh, dearie me. Transports are armed, but our improved Z1s should be able to deal with that. They are much more accurate than they used to be. And are able to kind of fire on the move. Whereas before I had to slow them down to have any chance or get really close. And then just the number of guns that the transports could bring to bear would cause problems. We got left 4, 5. Got him. Hey, hey! Yep. Makes sense. To surrender after your ship starts exploding. Someone, and I always forget who leaves me these good YouTube comments, and I do apologise. But one of you was saying in the comments of previous video, it would be good if the surrender threshold was lower for transports. I think that's a really good option. I think that if transports had a surrender threshold of like 10% crew loss, they would pretty much as soon as they start taking fire, they're gonna surrender. Maybe higher for armed transports. Maybe the armed transports stay at 45, like they are now, or maybe a bit lower, like 35 or 30 or something like that. But yeah, I think the unarmed transports, I think it would make sense if they had a much lower surrender threshold. Because an unarmed transport, they're either just going to scuttle the ship, or they're going to full on surrender very quickly once they come under fire. There we go. Oh, that's okay. Just a bit of an explosion at the end there. Lovely. Well, good work by those two destroyers. I'm going to head back to the map and probably end the turn and see what we get next month. Well, it's the next month, and there were some ships that people mentioned that had spelling mistakes in them. That's because I'm terrible at writing. Also noticed we got 2 Schwarzenbergs, so I'm going to have to fix that. It was this one. Shouldn't be the Sturmkaiser. It should be the Sturmkaiser. It should be the Sturmkaiser, I think. And then, yeah, we've got 2 Schwarzenberg, an SS2 and an SS3. We'll rename the SS3 because that shouldn't have that name. Let's go for something very basic. Let's just go for the Brevin. All right. And I think there was another one, but I've forgotten what it was. Ah, Minor Morgan. It should be Minor Morgan. There we go. Okay, that looks a bit better. Right, a couple of convoy battles. Not much else to talk about. The Novik and the Barani are being chased by the Kustenhurter and the Z1-6, and there's 4 transports. So I'll load that up when we contact the enemy. Enemy in sight. It's the cruiser. Enemy not in sight, briefly. Quite a lot of hits here. Quality is their armour. 45 nickel steel. It's less than ideal. Torpedo explodes. They're going to miss. Ooh, you're getting a little close to that destroyer, but I think you'll be alright. Light cruiser is very badly damaged and sunk. Start picking off these transports. Cruiser can deal with the destroyer. Ah, got him. Very good. Got him. Done. Lovely. Right. We will load up the other convoy battle for your viewing pleasure in a moment. We have spotted the French light cruiser that is protecting a single transport. I'm assuming this is either going to or from Tunisia, which is under land attack from us. One of the two. We've got the Herzog, and we've got the Z1-16 back in action once again. Good old Herzog. Everybody's favourite ship, apparently. Yeah, nice try with your little torpedo. La Glaciaire. Pretty sure this is an AI design, but it might be a human one. The AI designs have actually been semi-decent so far in the campaign. Pretty low quality armor though. But the player designs I have seen have been clearly very old. So I think the AI is just being ultra conservative with the out. Look at that. Someone was saying in the comments as well, oh, you need to lead your torpedoes. That's why they're not firing. And that's true. But also, the AI is obsessed with leading the target with its torpedo launches. And the number of times torpedoes go past the front of the enemy ship, because the AI will nearly always slow down and turn away. That's kind of how they operate. And, yeah, it's like, well, aim at the middle of the ship a bit more, then... God damn it. I thought it was fine, and then it retreated into the damn things. Let's manage that while I was waffling. Oh, they're out of torps now. Okay. Easy prey for the Herzog, I'm sure. Blocked. How? Use HE then. Overpenning like that. There we go. That one's better. Lovely. Getting magic fucking flooding hits, aren't they? Finally, some solid hits. Sunk. Right. There was a transport somewhere. The destroyer's heading for it. It's just that way. Right. I'm going to go chase that down, and I'll see you back on the map. There we are. We found the Doris eventually, and she surrendered after the Z1-16. Put some shells into her. Pretty decent. Herzog struggled a little bit just to get hits in. I don't think that was her fault, though. I think that was the game being a bit weird. Anyway, I'm going to head back to the map and do a little bit of a look around, see what's going on. Okay, so next turn we should take Cyrenaica. That's very good news. Offensive into northern France is going well, up to 72%. Offensive into Tunisia is at 50%. I'm not sure there's any point going to help them. I think they'll finish like before a naval invasion will finish, because there's two reasonable sized ports here. But then again, I don't know what else the fleet is going to be doing, so we might as well do that. French are moving this way, but oh, it's against Guinea-Bissau, so they don't care about that. This offensive hasn't really gotten going yet, so lots going on. But yes, let's see how that all pans out. Fleet numbers, politics-wise, war with the United States is starting to loom. Interesting. They don't have the biggest fleet in the world. 2 battleships and 6 heavy cruisers and some smaller stuff. We really have beaten everybody down, or they've been beating themselves down. Spain doesn't like us. They do have 5 battleships. France still has the 1, which is preventing them from being blockaded until we can find it and sink it. Japan has 1 ship, and it's a battleship. Okay. But yes, other than that, not too much to report. Right, we're going to go into next turn, see what we get. We have taken Cyrenaica. Lovely. Well, with Cyrenaica in our hands, I guess the next thing to do is to immediately... This is mostly just to keep the war going, actually, is to hit Tunisia to help out our brothers in the army who are attacking from northern Algeria. Might as well help them out. And then we've got a task force. Oh, we found the Japanese battleship with a bunch of destroyers. Might be doable. That could be a player design. 100% armor quality. And this is a GK2. It might be doable. Alright. Let's try. Can't pass up the chance to have a pop at battleships with a cruiser, even though it's probably not a good idea. So we might have to retreat. I'm going to detach the Z1 because it's slightly slower, and 2 Z2s going to operate separately. Yeah, we might be able to just sail up to it and torpedo it. If we can torpedo it whilst the Unverwüstlich kind of peppers it with 8-inch shells. Maybe, just maybe, we can get it. Right, let's have a look at you first of all. A little bit damaged. Interesting design. Probably not a player design, now that I look at it. But it could be, I guess. Yeah, if we can just torpedo it, would be excellent. Certainly an interesting design. And yeah, the 100% armor quality implies possibly a player design, because that's top end. Preemptively smoke up. Jesus, he did fire. Which is good of you. Now retreat. You're going to have to cut inside. Because, of course, they're going right past the bows. This is what I'm meaning about leading the torpedoes. The AI wants to lead too much. Because, you know, they're not thinking how the enemy ship's going to respond. Very maneuverable. It's like fire now. There we go. I think that was slightly too late. I think they're going to be able to turn. Oh, Z1-3 is also fired. I was going to maybe try and delay it a little bit. Anyway, they've all fired. Don't think we're going to get any hits, though. No, that is far too maneuverable. All up to the Unverwüstlich. Flooding hit. That helps. Maximum bulkheads. Pretty low offset on this thing. Ow. Armor's not too bad. Is that your design? If it is, let me know in the comments. Kind of nibbling at it. Destroyers can start coming back. Now they've either fixed themselves up or reloaded or both. Trading blows. AI getting the better of it, because of course they are. No, why did you load HE for that salvo, you idiots? No, we're gonna have to pull out. We can come back for another torpedo run. But no, the cruiser is taking far too much damage there. Shoho has certainly not come out of this unscathed. But yeah, just got the AI getting lucky with the flooding hits, and I have not been. Simple as that. Ooh, that's looking a bit peaky. Nope. That, Jesus, from the flooding as well. That is disappointing. Very disappointing. I maybe should have ordered the retreat earlier. If they hadn't have randomly switched to HE for that salvo where they were broadside onto the bastard. Annoyed. Shoot. Thank you. Of course it was a fucking dud. Jesus. Actually got a hit. And it's a dud. Right, that's a good shot. Do you mind taking it, please? Yes, torpedoes out. Obviously, the AI pulls a hit out of its arse. 2 torpedoes. Very nice. The Z2 might be able to put 2 more in. Z2-1. Oh, they surrendered. Okay. Well, that was a bruising fight. Absolutely bruising. Look at that. Sunk Japanese battleship. Sunk destroyer. Sinking heavy cruiser. Oh dear. Still counts as a victory. Just. But a much bigger loss to the Japanese than it is to us. That is their only ship. Never mind their only battleship. That was their only ship. It did well though. Did do well. Right, back to the map. Right, into June, and we have yet another transport battle against the Soviets, which we should be able to deal with. With little to no problems. There is an escort ship. Single destroyer, but should be able to take her out. Oh, it's two of them. Oh, they're launching like that. Okay. Oh, we hit, but it's... Jesus Christ with the duds. AI really hates me today. It's like, screw you. XCOM levels of screw you, this. Ah, Jesus. It's a swirling mess. That torpedo, I swear, was tracking me. Oh, it went under. You can make sense of this battle. Well done. You're doing better than me. Right, one sinks. And so does the other one. Right, I will have a look for the convoy and time-lapse the rest. And there we go. It took a while, but yeah, all the transports done. Lovely. Right. Back to the map, I guess. Right. It's now July. Not too much to talk about in July at all, but the Z1s in the Baltic have found more destroyers and more transports, so I'll very quickly load that up and I'll see you there. No chasing this time. Excellent, excellent. Right. That was a torpedo launch from one of them. Here's the second one. Starting to land hits now. Hey, 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 hey. Definitely landing hits. Look at that. Jeez. And is one very crispy destroyer. And now a sunk destroyer. Nah! Okay. Double dud. That's moderately hilarious. Pretty sure their torpedoes had blown up. And then their singles were on a reload. But of course, AI can always pull out a torpedo when it's about to sink. These transports aren't going to last very long. They're going to sail right into their sinking colleague. One left. Done. All right. Back to map. We're going to end the turn and go into August. Yes, that's right. Northern France has been conquered. Paris has fallen. Excellent. And we're immediately pushing south. Interesting. Okay. That's one way to deal with the French ports in the south, is just to, yep, wheel the ships wheel the army south. So, yeah, push from southern Germany up. We've taken Paris, we've taken Normandy, half of Brittany, and but yeah, the next push is directly south down. And there is a road here towards Marseille, Toulon, and Nice. Which will leave them with just La Rochelle and Brest, which also means the two ships here, which are both pretty decent, can I'm going to move them straight over to southern France so that we can assist with the invasion down here with a bit of naval bombardment, I suppose. 82% push into Tunisia. This pushes at 44. This was 25. This was at 18. This was at 34. So they are progressing. I guess after we navally invade Tunisia, we should move the fleet over here and hit... which one's the most vulnerable? Probably, yeah, Mauritania. Because the more stuff that we can just directly take off the French, the more stuff they... the more stuff we will be able to get total, because we can also grab some stuff off them in a peace deal, hopefully. But especially territories like northern France. Jeez, that is a real shot in the arm to the German economy as well. That is a very... very valuable province with oil. How's our GDP looking now? Where have we gone? 125. Is that now the leading GDP? It is. Okay. Cool. Now, if only there was a way of getting the nationalists out, but there isn't. So we're just going to have to keep conquering. Conquer everything. To keep the economy growing. Right, again, another one of these. It's been a lot of them. I'm just going to do it, and then I'll see you next month. Probably. There we go. All done. Done and dusted. I'm going to go end the turn, head into September, and see if we get anything else going on. Oh, it just gets worse for France. They've gone to war with Italy for some reason. Possibly Italy is trying to sneak an attack in before we take southern France. Either way, not the best thing in the world. I'm assuming this is going to be a ghost battle, but might not be. And we've got 2 convoy missions, but I'm going to save all that for the next episode. This one's long enough already, I feel. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.